Gary and Tommy are just about to move in. To your ears. Aussie is more than just home loans. Now they help you find, buy and own all in one place. Visit aussie.com.au.
It's the one and only
Carrie Bickmore.
And Tommy Little.
This
Is Carrie and Tommy.
Yeah, welcome to another big podcast. Tommy is away today. We got Hughesy filling in, and what a start.
Gary
Do you know?
dropped a bombshell.
Absolutely.
I reckon it's been. I haven't showered today,
Good.
but I think I didn't
We
shower
know.
yesterday either. I think the last time I
Yeah.
showered was Sunday night,
Old school.
and I went to the gym this morning. as well. I've just had such a busy time, and I keep planning to shower, but I got to do a spray tan for the shoot I've got to do. So I've been timing my shower, and then it keeps blowing out, and I haven't done it yet. And I just was like, "What's that smell?" And I was like, "I think that's me."
But we've swapped roles because I've had a full girl shower.
Have
apparently.
you?
Oh,
What
did
is
you-
the girl?
everything
And
shower.
everything
What did
shower.
you do in the shower?
Well, I washed my hair, so that was, and then I used some.
Does look very luscious.
The legs
Yeah.
freshly shaved? They look great.
I haven't shaved the legs, but I've used some body scrub, but not much.
Body
So I couldn't be
scrub.
bothered. My
Yeah, your
wife
whole
wanted to get the
skin would feel
loofah,
off.
get the loofah gloves out, but I'm like,
Loofah?
I don't-
Is that what you call
loofah?
it?
They're loofah,
right.
those
Yeah, those old school things.
hard ones.
Yeah, that's disgusting. And then all the dead skin
I
goes
know.
and collects in the
Exfoli-
loofah, and then you
you
use it again, and
get
it's just adding more
foliated.
dead skin to
Nah,
it.
it's too much. Remember, my wife did it to me once in the shower, and it's like, it wasn't.
I
wasn't
really
fun.
got into
Was not
using
fun.
one of those back of the heel, like get
So-
rid of the dead skin.
Oh, like the cheese grater thing.
Well, it's not quite a cheese grater. It's not quite as disgusting as that.
Yeah, you don't have to use a belt
Do it
sander.
over a bin though, smooth as a baby's bottom afterwards.
Yeah.
Won't shower, but we'll belt sand the old heels.
You really can build up, can't it, on your feet, the old skin.
Yeah,
But
especially
you
if you
need
go
it, I
anywhere
reckon.
where you're walking around in
Start
thongs.
to the show today.
Yeah, it's hot. This is what you get when you get
We don't
busy.
shower, but we got some dead skin to rip off the feet.
Do you know what though? I would shower.
Thanks. Please.
If I was going to see the artist who we've got tickets for today. We have the most.
This is one of the biggest artists in the world. And you're like, I would shower for that.
Yeah, I would shower. We've got tickets and a tour announce one of the biggest pop stars in the world
Yeah.
on the show today.
It is massive. It
Coming
will-
up after 4. You've
gonna-
got to listen.
It's going to blow minds. And we are announcing it.
Yeah. But up next, we've got to talk about your first day at work yesterday because you had a doozy, and I don't even think you've realised that you had a doozy. We're going to talk about it next.
What happened?
Carrie and Tommy.
Tommy is away today, so we got Hughesy filling in.
And we love having Hughesy here. You feel like part of the family.
Yeah,
You do?
we've known each other for, 25 years almost? 20 years at least.
So, yes, 24 years.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
a long time.
Really is.
Yeah. I was funny. I was talking to Kate Langbrook the other day. This is
Yeah.
not what we were about to talk about. And we were talking about how when we first used to meet, how I used to say to her, "You didn't like me back then." And she was like, "Of course I did." I said, "Nah, you didn't like me at all." She goes, "I did. I didn't know you. Sometimes it takes time to get to know someone." I said, "Nah, Hughesy liked me. You didn't." We were having an argument about whether she liked me back in the day. I'd be in the kitchen trying to talk to her at like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
To be fair, no one
It's-
wants to chat at 6 a.m.
No, but she's
And I was the young newsreader wanting to
Yeah.
chat to like the staff.
Yeah, you've been in the office
Kate
for
would have
an
been
hour
like,
already.
"How do I get this woman?"
Yeah.
She can throw in zingers. She can throw in the zingers.
She's scary when she wants to be.
Oh, no
Oh,
doubt.
Katie.
Yeah.
Anyway, one of the things about you is you are a man of the people, and you remember people, and you remember names. Actually, do you remember back in the day in Brekkie when you'd worked in an office? I think you'd worked at this opposition radio station for a good decade, and they brought in 5 people or 6 people that had worked there for as long as you had, and then they asked you to name them.
That was a tough day at the
That was-
office.
It was one of the most memorable.
I'm overly if I'm overly friendly to you in the street and you think I know your name, I don't. So that's why I'm overly friendly.
Yeah.
I'll be
Do
really
you-
friendly with people whose names I can't remember.
Do you remember going? So you went on the project a little while ago, and you were before you went on the project, you had a producer brief you on everything, and they weren't aware that you used to be on the project,
do
and you had a
remember that.
funny interaction, and
Yes.
then you went on air and talked about it.
I love doing radio. I love doing TV. You know, I mean, I used to sit on this panel every
did?
night. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yes, I had to tell you when he produces that.
Yep, that producer is Tess here,
Yeah,
who's working on our show. And you,
Hey, Tess.
yesterday, you
Yeah.
came into the room. Do we have you meeting Tess yesterday? We don't have that there. You don't remember Tess, do you?
Oh, that was a very brief meeting at the project, though, wasn't it? Yeah. So I remember the that conversation. But yeah, I've got. I'm. Yeah,
you and Tess go way back. She's right here in front of you.
Yeah, I
And
know
yeah,
that.
she's going to be producing for you a week.
Well, my daughter has the same name as her, and we had
So you
that
would have thought
discussion.
memorable. Yeah, you had it.
Oh, we
both
probably had that
times.
conversation the first time, did we? Yeah, we did. All right. Yeah, thank you. But I got lost. In my defence, I got lost about half an hour ago. I remember I went to get the toilet before the show.
You did go for a long
And
time.
yeah, I went the wrong way, and I had to get led back here. So
Did Tess lead you back
Not
here?
Tess, no, someone else.
Whose name escapes you.
I know. Wow.
You said that on air. People would be listening here. Yeah, you don't whisper to me. We're on air.
He's a music guru.
Okay. Guys, we're on air and they're in the office and they can all hear you mouthing, is that his name?
If you think if it was you, run in here.
If it was you that led Hughesy back from the toilet, come
I was
say
a long
hi.
way away, though, so maybe they work in a completely different industry now, so I'd wandered off.
You're getting so old, you're just wandering the hallways.
Who's similar? All the hallways here are very
I
similar.
thought you were going to say the people.
Aren't they? No, the people are different, but the hallways are similar. It's easy to get lost here. It is, isn't it?
I want to hear from other people and what happened on your first day at work. So it was Hughesy's first day filling in yesterday, but there must have been worse stuff that went down for you on your very first day at work. Give us a call, 13 10 60. What went down on your first day on the job?
Carrie and Tommy.
You met Tess, one of our producers at the project. You were going back on the project for a little appearance, and she was a new producer there, and she tried to explain to you how the project worked, and you had to inform her that you were one of the founding members of the show.
No, I said, I built this show. What's wrong with Carrie and Charlie and the team? But,
And here you are meeting her again for the first time.
Yes, I like to keep every moment fresh. And,
So we've asked you on 13 10 60 what happened on your first day in the job. Leanne, how are you?
Hello, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good. What happened on your first day on the job?
So I work in education and I had my own children to take to school. Was running late, pulled up at my new place of employment, pulled into the car park, and somebody zipped around me and pulled into the last car park. I didn't take this well, so I had my hands in the air and some not very nice words came out of my mouth.
Oh, my God.
And then discovered that that was the staff car park, and I've had to work with that person for the last 8 years.
How did your first interaction with that person go when you then saw them?
Well, quite uncomfortable. I walked in and saw them having a chat with a number of other people who work there.
Telling them all
but
about the
over
crazy
the-
woman in the car
so
park.
that was their part. They
Yeah.
would have been parking that spot for years, and then this person
Yes.
turns up yelling at them for stealing a
And I
park.
felt awful. Like, obviously had a very stressful morning and was not my best self that morning.
Oh, Leanne.
So
But you're still there, though,
Are
yeah?
you friends now?
that's right. We are friends now, yes, and she's amazing.
And she just stays out of your way in the car park.
They extended our car parks. There's more car spaces now.
But you want to work with people who are go-getters, not timid people. People who just go, you just take what's
What, give you the
theirs.
finger in the car park on their first day?
You
on
know
the
they're
job?
going to fight for every moment to get your company where it needs to be. And that's
School
why she's still
teaching.
there. You learn.
Hey, Susan.
Hello, how you going?
Good. What was your first day on the job like?
Mine was actually a job interview, so it was even worse. But I was living in Sydney at the time, and we were in a high-rise building in Martin Place in Sydney, and my interview was on the 21st floor, and we got to like the 10th floor, and the lift dropped. And I was in the lift with two non-English speaking, so a couple non-English speaking. And I was freaking out. I'm like, I know what to do. I have to hit the emergency stop button. I've got this all under control. Anyway, stuck in the lift. The lady that was interviewing me was calling down the lift shaft to say, is that you? Are you running late?
Did you do the interview in the lift up the
Oh, my
shaft?
God, no. They had to call the fire brigade to get us out. And I was wearing, this is in like 2000, I was wearing my beautiful Q suit. And they had to, in my stockings, my pantyhose, and they had to haul me out of the freaking lift in between
Like
level
levels?
7 and level 8.
Oh, my God.
Haul me out. Anyway, got the job because
the job.
clearly I know how to cope in a crisis.
You do. Yeah, see, as you said, you want people with a bit of get up and go,
Yeah,
you
she
know, you
didn't-
want them clambering out of lifts.
Didn't dissolve into a puddle of tears. She looked after the people who weren't from this country who were in the lift with her. So she said, we can do this. I'm Australian. We can do it. Not that I'm sure they are Australian as well now. Everyone's Australian.
Marnie.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, have I interrupted your day, Marnie?
No. I'm just sitting here doing nothing.
Marnie doesn't sound like she's got to get up and go that Hughesy's looking for.
Give it to us,
She rang.
Marnie.
She rang.
What happened on
wasn't
your
my-
first day?
It wasn't my first day. It was like definitely my first week. It's a policy where I work to reverse into your car spots. So in my first week, I've like gone to reverse into into a spot, and I actually reversed into the head of the finance's car. There was like no marks on it, like 3 little scratches. I had a fit, and like I started to cry. So I dobbed myself into HR, which is where I work in HR, so my boss. And it ended up costing me like $1,800 to fix 3 scratches on his car. I was like, yeah. He's
Do you
brand
wish
new
you'd never
Mazda.
said anything?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did. I wish I.
Would have you got away with it, you think, in hindsight, if you hadn't have said anything?
Definitely, because I didn't even know where the scratches were on the car. Like,
yeah.
I
Well,
was
you're
just
a
like,
good woman, Marnie. You told the
Yeah.
truth.
I
That
know.
what matters.
You got to, if you're
I
not,
can
if
sleep at night now.
it's a tiny scratch, you know. I mean,
No,
she
you
would have
never
been,
know who's watching. That's the problem. You can't, like, it's like you can't ding a car and drive off because
but-
there's always you just can't.
But $1,800. I mean, she
Yeah,
would have better
that's
off just
steep.
driving off and never going back to that workplace ever again.
Courtney, what's going on today?
Not much. I'm being very vulnerable with what's happened for my first day.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, we appreciate it, Courtney. What happened?
I'd moved from Sydney to a regional area and was returning to work after being off for a couple of years with my kids. And I didn't realise that they were on septic tanks.
Sorry, what was on septic tanks?
The plumbing,
the plumbing
system
was
there.
on the septic tank.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
and these were early starts, so we start
Oh.
at 5 a.m. and there's a lot of coffee involved. And
no,
I've gone
Courtney.
to the bathroom and blocked up the toilet.
oh, that's all
There's
right.
only 2 toilets in
Oh
the
my
office
God.
as well,
Oh,
so
it's
I
smelling.
had to announce it to someone, and then watch the email going around the office explaining.
Could you see it all in the
Someone had
bowl?
lost-
Oh. Was it too much toilet paper, was it? What had you done?
I guess so, yes. But
No.
apparently when it rains, everyone knows not to poop at the office. But I
Oh.
didn't get the memo having the first day. So
Where else are you meant to go? You just hold on all day.
that's what I said.
Some
but
people
yeah.
do.
Actually, I know quite a lot of people that won't go. Like when I was at school, they wouldn't go to toilet at school.
Yeah, I've got children who
Well,
won't go to
notice
toilet.
now
at
that
school.
no one comes to the office when it rains. So
Yeah.
that's probably why.
But I-
Oh, well, Courtney, we appreciate your vulnerability.
Yeah. I think,
Thank you.
and I'm going to say to everyone, if you need to poop, go at work. It's okay.
Well,
That's
not
the-
for Courtney.
Not for her, but that's an unusual incident. Most people have plumbing. So rather than being backed up all day. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
you're in
Makes
a
for a
bad
tough
mood
day.
for most
Yes,
of the day.
I know.
Just let it go.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Carrie and Tommy driving you home for your Tuesday afternoon. Tommy away today, so we got Hughesy filling in. And comedy legend and Hollywood superstar Kevin Hart is bringing his comedy tour to Perth, Melbourne and Sydney this September. You can get tickets from livenation.com.au before they sell out, or we've got tickets to win as well.
We've got tickets right now. Who we've got on the line? Hey, Rebecca.
Hello, how you going?
Want to go see Kevin Hart?
Of course. How could I say no?
You got tickets back.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Who are you going with?
My partner, Brad.
It's a great couples thing. Comedy's great for couples.
Yeah.
Comedy's the
Laughter is
best.
the best
Yeah.
medicine. for
Laughter
sure.
is the best medicine. Are you in the time of your life, Rebecca, where you need a bit of laughter? Life good, bad? Where are we at?
Yeah, no, life's been pretty good. It has had its ups and downs, but I think we just need that extra bit of laughter and happiness. So I'm sure this will help with that.
Well,
So, yeah.
Can I
Enjoy
say, I want to just reiterate, go to comedy as a couple and hold hands. And when the comedian's talking about their life, you'll be able to connect to some of it because we all pretty much lead the same lives. I mean, Kevin Hart's a billionaire, but he still has the same issues as other people have, right? So
If
You've
you would
heard
like
of
to
their
win
inspiring
tickets
stuff.
to Kevin Hart, carrieandtommy.com.au is where you need to go.
Also, we have a massive tour announcement after 4 o'clock today. But up next, we're chatting. Well, let's not say what we're chatting, but I want to know if there's a certain thing that a lot of women say is disgusting that a man eats. And I'm interested to know whether it actually is that disgusting because you eat it often. Last night you ate a lot of it.
my wife freaked out and she thought that you would not let me into the studio today because of what I cooked last night. She was a massive overreaction.
We're
She
gonna
made
talk
me have
about it
this
next.
everything shower because of it.
Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia for your Tuesday, Arvo, it is Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little for the drive home. Tommy is away at the moment. We've got Dave Hughes filling in. And when hunger hits and you need a quick flavour fix, pick up some Indomie special chicken flavour soup noodles for only $3.95 for 5 packs, available in the noodle aisle at Woolies.
That's what you should have had for dinner instead.
Well, my children had chicken pasta of some sort, cooked by my wife, but I'm a vegan, so I had to fend
to
for
cook-
myself.
Yeah. You often, that's funny. I like that she doesn't cook for you. You just have to cook your own meal.
No, she actually no.
She's done enough cooking in her
yeah.
lifetime for a.
No, she actually did say, "Do you want it?" She offered. She did offer. I've got to
Do you
say
want
that.
some chicken pasta?
No, she said she would make me. She said she'd make me.
Such a flex. Oh, I offered.
She said she'd make me a mushroom pasta. She did say that.
Aww.
But I'm trying to eat less carbs at night, so I said no. I'll just have mushrooms on their own.
That's all you were going to have?
With tofu, mushrooms and tofu. I know it sounds exciting.
On like toast? No, you're not
No,
having
no,
carbs.
just
Just
on-
mushrooms and tofu.
Yeah. And but I wanted to get flavour in there, so I decided to get some garlic out of the fridge, and we got a jar of
Yep.
garlic.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't cook very often, so I thought I'm going to do it. I'm going to make garlic mushrooms. So
Did you Google a recipe?
no, I just started frying mushrooms, and then like half a cup or maybe 3, I don't know, some mushrooms, and then I just started scooping garlic from the jar in, and I had 2 big tablespoons of garlic. I just put in there.
God. That's a lot.
I didn't realise. And she freaked out.
It's
She's
a
like,
lot.
She said you ruined your next day. She reckons that, and she was, for the rest of the night and this morning, she's like, you need to go away from me. There's garlic coming from every pore of your body.
Seeping out of your body.
Is that right,
That's
though?
like, so when you have garlic prawns, because in normal cooking you would not have that much garlic. But garlic prawns, you'd put in that much with butter. And you do smell very garlic afterwards. I can't smell anything.
I don't.
I can smell
be
myself
honest.
because I haven't showered.
Yeah.
But I can't
Maybe
smell
it's
you.
your smells
No,
over.
literally, I cannot smell
Yeah,
you.
yeah, she's overreacted. She wanted me to scrub, and that's why I had a full shower or whatever it's called.
On everything
An
shower.
everything shower.
Yep.
And then, so she's really freaking out that you guys won't be happy with me.
So
But-
I don't know if it's the intake of the garlic, the eating it that makes you smell, or the cooking of it in the air. Like I wonder whether your clothes end up like when I used to work at Swish and Chips, the fish and chip shop. I'd come home smelling like fish, fried batter and fish.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I don't think it was from the eating of it. I think
But
it's
then
your clothes, and I think the same thing happens with garlic.
But then they wouldn't say when you go on a date, don't eat like garlicky foods because
Yes,
you're not
they
cooking.
do. They say that all the time.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Oh.
So then, like you're not cooking it.
But
so
do
would
you
the
think
smell
it
wouldn't
makes
come.
someone taste like garlic when they eat garlic?
A little
It might be a bit of a myth.
But also,
Yeah.
I love the smell of garlic. So
Yeah.
I'm happy to kiss someone who's had
Yes,
garlic.
why have we decided that garlic's a bad smell? Maybe it starts to go a bit stale or something.
I don't
as a
know.
scent.
I'm into garlic. It's the best.
Yeah.
It's so the best.
Does garlic get the girls? Not your wife, that's for sure.
She's
But
anti, but she likes eating it.
that's
but she's,
so. How many teaspoons?
So
no,
she's-
tablespoons. 3.
yeah. Yeah, I know 2 big ones, 2 big tablespoons. She reckons you should only put 1 teaspoon in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
I was going
teaspoon's
to say,
about
surely
right.
no one is using more
got
garlic than that.
So my
That's
mum,
gotta be a record.
My mum taught me to cook in the basis of every single meal that we've ever been served in our household, and now that I serve has garlic and onion as the base. And
Good.
I've tried last week to do low FODMAP.
Some people are
cool.
allergic to that stuff, aren't they?
But, well, so because I've worked out I eat certain things and then I look 6 months pregnant, and I was like, I've got to get to the bottom of this. And one of the things I was Googling, apparently garlic is real bloaty. Are you feeling bloated today?
My stomach is a bit not perfect.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
not,
today? Distended, is that the word?
it's just it's gurgling. It's a
Are you
bit
farty?
gurgly. I was in the bathroom.
The
before, I was
vegan
like,
diet, is it usually perfect?
No, it's not. It's loud. But as a father, that's my one joy in life is being able to be really loudly
Yes.
flatulent in front of my children.
I've never
True.
heard my dad fart ever.
Really?
His entire life, I've not once heard my father fart.
That's shocking.
Or my mother. My mother or my father, not one of them. I don't know if they even do. I mean, they would.
Well,
Does anybody not fart?
Kate Langbrook said she'd never heard her husband fart after 30 years.
What a good man.
But that's what a life. I don't want that life.
hiding,
That's a shocking life.
She seems pretty happy.
Yeah, true.
She does.
That's
but
the secret.
And my wife is disappointed with my flatulence. She will just, I can't go anywhere. It's an open plan house. We need more walls. So I'll be like.
Do you just walk and fart like an old man? You know, they take each step and they go.
No, I try not to. No, I'm still in control, but generally. But she'll be like the other corner of the house, and I think I'm out of range, and I'm not. So I heard it.
I would like to hear from people. Is there anybody that doesn't fart? Because my problem is I think I need to do low FODMAP to get myself in order because I notice there's lots of action happening down there, and I don't think that's going to bode well for my future. But I just assume everybody does. But maybe does everybody here fart a lot?
Yeah.
Is everybody? So is it just a natural thing that?
Yeah, I reckon.
Are you happy to fart in front of partners?
No,
Absolutely.
no.
You're not. No, you wouldn't.
No, I just.
As we just learned, it's the secret to a happy marriage.
It is. I know. But I mean, you and Holly been together.
she's not
26
happy about it,
years.
though.
Does
She's
she
not-
fart in front of you?
Not occasionally when she's sleeping. So I want to
But
wake
that
her up and go,
doesn't
"You just
count."
farted." I'm in this bed. It's disgusting, but I don't.
But
yeah,
I bet
she
you
wouldn't
don't care.
I don't care. No, absolutely don't. Happy for her to. But if she did as much as I do, probably it would put me off a bit.
That's how the world works.
So
isn't
maybe
it?
I should.
It's called the patriarchy.
No, that's terrible. No, I should. Yeah, but in front of your children, it's a right as a parent be able to let them rip.
13,
Like
10,
as loud
60.
as you can in front of your children. And
Two
they can't
things.
say
I want to
anything.
speak from people that eat a lot of garlic. Do you just stink 24/7? And also, are you a non-farter? Do you just really not fart? Because I need to work out what you're eating and I need to adopt your diet.
This is a scientific discussion.
13, 10, 60 callers.
Carrie and
For
Tommy.
your Tuesday, Arvo, it is Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little for the drive home. Tommy away at the moment, so Dave Hughes is filling in.
Tommy might not be here, but don't dismay. We're still hitting the hard topics that he would love, and that is farting and garlic. He loves cooking and he loves farting.
True.
So there you go. You've filled in nicely, Hughesy.
I appreciate that. So, but this is, I mean, everyone can relate to this. So whether they want to deny it or not, they are.
Well, our phones have lit up. Corey, what are you calling to talk about?
So my wife, she doesn't fart in front of me.
At all, ever, but
At
does
all.
she fart? Does she fart?
I don't know.
You never asked her about it?
If a tree falls in the woods.
Yeah.
We've been together over 10 years and never, not one.
Is there any unexplained absences from her? Like she's on the couch next to you and then all of a sudden she's in the front yard and you wonder why did she go out there?
Never.
Yeah, right.
Does she? What sort of diet does she eat?
She does eat a lot of garlic.
She does
Like-
eat it a lot.
Yeah,
Does
yeah,
she
yeah.
smell? Because that's what like,
No,
his wife
no.
thinks he stinks because of all the garlic.
No, she doesn't smell at all.
Maybe
Gosh,
she
she
just
sounds like a great catch, Corey.
there's no
she's
emissions whatsoever.
lovely. Just,
Does she shower? Because Carrie's gone into not showering now. So does she shower?
yeah, she does.
It's that primal smell I'm after. You know, if you go on to those retreats and stuff,
Yeah.
it's all about that primal energy and that primal
She's probably
smell.
not listening to the radio, but she's looking after my son, so she'll be embarrassed if she is.
Is that her son as well, or is it someone else's?
No,
that got to
both
do
of
with
our
anything?
son.
Well, he said my son. He could have said
It's
our son.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it's our son.
God. Sorry, Corey.
No,
This is
it's
a
okay.
welcoming environment. We're not here to pick you
I
apart.
think people would have been wondering who was the mother of that child. It's the non-farter
Corey.
herself.
Deb, are you a farter?
Hello.
Hello.
Afternoon, guys. No. You know what? I can eat anything, everything. I eat garlic in everything I cook, like garlic, and I literally do not fart. And I don't smell. It's the weirdest thing.
So you cannot remember the last time you farted?
I can. You know, and I found the remedy for it, right?
Hold on. When was it?
Probably like 3 months ago.
What?
It's a long time.
I found the remedy, right?
Yeah.
So I went out on a night with the girls and I was drinking ouzo. The next day, oh my God, I think I did 15 years of fast in that day.
Yeah, that's ouzo's not a good.
So that's not the remedy.
No, but
that feels like the cause.
And it's a remedy to help me fart for my body.
So that was made you fart. So you have a problem. You want to fart more, do you?
Well, where's it going, man?
I know. It's a very good question, Deborah. It's a very good question. And Adam's got something interesting to add. Adam, what do you believe about farting?
Well, there's an old wives' tale I think my grandmother used to say, if you don't fart, you're going to die.
Because where does it go if you don't? Does it just come back up as a burp?
Well, does she fanny fluff?
Oh, that's a different topic.
This is not what I was expecting. Adam didn't strike me as a man that was. Sometimes you know where it's going to go. That was not Adam.
Sounded delicate though.
He tried his best. Yeah. So is burping and farting just the gas releasing from either end? But it's not. Is it the same lot of gas and just it's got to come out of wherever there is?
Remember when you were in Africa and you couldn't use the bathroom for quite a long period of time,
blocked up.
and then everyone called in to say that if you don't, eventually it'll come back out.
But
so maybe farts like that too.
Burping, yeah. Hey Taylor.
Hi, farters for life. Guys,
yeah, good.
This is literally, and my natural scent is garlic. Also,
you smell like garlic and you fart a lot. Is that what you're saying?
Correct. That is literally how all my friends and everyone who knows me. That's pretty much just that's me. That's my bio.
Do you have a partner, Taylor?
Yeah, I've got a husband and a son.
Yeah,
and we all fart. I hate when he farts, but it's fine. But I did have a boyfriend back in the day who actually disowned me because I farted. But I did fart sort of on him, so that was on his head.
Was it a romantic moment?
On him?
Yeah.
But you know what? It literally, this is a topic of conversation with all different people wherever I am. It makes me angry, guys who don't think it's okay for their partners to fart in front of them, who think it's weird and gross. Because, what the hell?
Thank you. I'm with you.
If you hold that back that's just, no, that's a red flag. That's really bad.
How soon did you fart into your relationship with your hubby?
Straight away, I don't even know.
Would you?
Actually, probably early, yeah.
I've been getting it all wrong.
My wife
reckon.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Yes, but Tommy is away today, so we got Dave Hughes filling in.
Yep, arguably the biggest artist in the world. Not Dave Hughes.
Oh,
it's good to we'll cut
Just
that
to
bit
be
out.
clear.
There's a grab there. I'll take it.
Yeah.
But no, this is massive.
Yeah,
This
one
is
of
huge.
our absolute favourites has just announced he's heading back to Australia.
It's such a pleasure to be back.
Carrie and Tommy.
Hello, Governor.
Hello.
Hello, Governor.
I'm really impressed by that.
Welcomes Ed Sheeran back to Australia.
Me, my guitar, and you. Let's go. Sing it out.
Frontier Touring and MG Live are proud to be bringing back global superstar Ed Sheeran for stadium shows around Australia starting in January with the Loop Tour.
This thing at my feet is called a loop station. Everything you hear tonight is completely live.
Frontier pre-sale starts Monday with all tickets on sale Tuesday. For details, head to frontiertouring.com.
Score tickets to my show when I come to Oz with Carrie and Tommy.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
Yep, we've got tickets to give away. Ed Sheeran is heading back down under. 131060 is the number you'll need to call.
Today.
We promise in the next hour we will give away Ed Sheeran tickets.
So you'll get the first tickets, and
You'll
they
get the
will.
first.
So it's going to blow up the whatever ticketing service.
One of the best
on
shows
Tuesday.
I've ever seen.
I mean, every song's just a classic.
It is a classic. He's just an absolute hit machine. Should we get some of his hits on now?
Absolutely. Frontier Touring and MG Live are proud to be bringing back global superstar Ed Sheeran for stadium shows around Australia starting in January with the Loop Tour. Frontier pre-sale starts Monday with all tickets on sale Tuesday. For details, head to frontiertouring.com.
Carrie and Tommy.
I've got a question for you, Hughesy.
Great.
Do you think the top, the best experience you've ever had in your life was becoming a dad or falling in love?
Ooh. Well, for me, it was one beget the other.
No,
so.
it's not an option. I need a number
One
one,
or the
number
other.
two.
No, I think it's becoming a dad.
See, exactly.
Yeah.
So a Reddit user has asked ChatGPT to rank the list of best human experiences of all time. There's a list of 25. But I think the top 2 are in the wrong order. And I've got to admit, a lot of these are the most beautiful experiences ever. They're all like hearing someone say, I love you for the first time, and hearing the sound of your baby, laugh and all the rest of it. But it says they reckon the best human experience anyone will ever have is falling deeply in love. ChatGPT reckons that tops becoming a parent. And I just don't think it can. How
Yeah.
can bringing life into the world, which is also falling in love, I guess, with a baby, like both are incredible experiences.
Well,
But can one top? I mean, I guess if you haven't had the kid and you've only ever had the falling in love, then you would say that is your best experience.
Yeah, and that's fair. But if you've had a kid, you'd probably go with that, I would imagine.
Surely. Belle, Annabelle's on the phone. Jezzy, you've had a kid and fallen in love. What order are you ranking them?
It's really ranking my wife and my daughter.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, but I think your wife, she'd go with the daughter first. I mean,
Surely she would.
Yeah, you'd think so.
I'd
Wouldn't she?
reckon falling in love is easy, and you do it a couple of times if you're lucky, don't you? Like,
But also you
Some
have a
people-
kid a couple of times as well, and there's a diminishing returns on the kids.
No,
Consider
it's
that
it's
Yeah.
no as good each time.
Okay.
But having a kid can be very little work for the bloke, can't it? I mean, he could
Well,
possibly...
it depends how you choose to do it. For you, obviously.
But I've got...
What a statement! What a statement to say.
actually-
That is your grab now. Having a kid can be very little work for the bloke, can't it?
I stand by it. But also,
Factually accurate.
a mate of mine didn't know he was a dad until the kid was a year old. So, and they became best friends, and they're still
What's
best
that
friends.
got to do with anything?
Well, he didn't have that moment where he became a dad.
He
We did
did.
after a year, but I mean, that
But
first year he didn't even know he had a child.
tainted the experience a bit.
Yeah, but they're
So,
they're
yeah,
really
maybe-
close.
So that's an interesting thing you said, though, Jezzy, that you think people fall in love a few times in life.
Well, they do, don't they?
Well,
Generally.
I wonder if there's
Imagine
people that have
your-
never fallen in love.
like your high school one or your first
Well,
one.
you think that's falling in love, or is that falling in love? It's just the contextual, like it
That's
doesn't have
right.
life
But
experience.
some people are still with their high school sweetheart, and they go through their whole life just with one partner. And
So
some,
they're only falling in love once.
yeah.
Having a kid's so hard, and it is. I think that's what makes it different, though, right? Like because you learn to love them so much, even though it's the hardest thing you've ever done. At 3 a.m. when
Yes.
they won't
You know
go
what?
to
Yes.
sleep.
You've just reminded me of something my wife texted me a number of years ago when I was in Perth doing shows, and she just, out of the blue, no preamble, she just texted, I'm a bit sad, I'm never going to fall in love again. And I texted straight back,
Oh, my God.
You've sent this to the wrong person.
It is weird to think that. Sorry, that's actually beautiful because she's saying she wants to be with you for the rest of her life.
Yeah,
That's what
is
she's
she?
saying. Yes, because she's saying she'll never have the chance to fall in love again because she fell in love with you and now she's staying with you.
Well,
It's
yeah.
actually really lovely.
Yeah, but is that...
It's just sad because now that's what she's stuck with and she won't get the high of falling in love
It's a
again.
bit like someone who's like in life in prison, A bit sad, I'm never going to see the sun again,
No, because prison isn't a nice place. Being with you, I assume. You're not comparing being with you to prison.
We just did.
She's free will. She could leave at any time.
Cameron's got thoughts on what the best human experience in life is. Cameron, what do you think it is?
Look, I'm both a dad and I've fallen in love and they're epic experiences, but did getting barrelled on a wave sort of come into the picture anywhere?
Let me see if that's on this
Getting
list
barreled.
somewhere.
Yeah,
I
that
can't
would be
see that. I
amazing.
can see
I've done it.
eating incredibly good meals when you're truly hungry, dancing without caring who's watching. God, this is such a cheesy list. Standing up for yourself and being heard, making peace with the past. I can't see getting barreled on a wave on
Yeah,
this
but
list, Cameron.
How long have you been in the barrel? How long was your longest barrel?
Oh, mate, look, it might have only been a few seconds, but I'm telling you, time stands still.
Oh,
It's
you're surrounded by
it is a
water. Wall of water. You're in a water
experience.
prison. Not a prison.
You're just obsessed with prison. Do you want to go to prison? How would you handle prison, do you reckon?
Would I fall in love, So.
to survive.
So there's lots of things on this list, but I want to hear from you, 13 10 60. Two things. I want to know, do you think if you've had the absolute pleasure of falling deeply in love and becoming a parent and you've experienced both, which is better, Sorry, not which is better. Which is just would come first and then second.
I think I've got something that tops both those.
Do
actually.
you?
Yeah,
Okay.
in my life.
Or what do you think tops the best human experience of all time? Give us a call, 13 10 60.
Carrie and Tommy.
ChatGPT thinks that falling in love is a better human experience than becoming a parent. We're chatting about what you think is your best life experience. Hughesy, what was the one you said that you think it is?
Wow, for me, look, this happened before the other two.
Okay, that's
falling
you.
in love
Yep.
and having children. So
Mhm.
I've done that. Being a comedian, dreaming to be a comedian, and getting that first big laugh on a stand-up comedy
Oh my
stage, where the
God.
whole room is just.
Do you remember the joke you told when that happened?
It was in Perth, and it was my third ever time on stage as a stand-up comedian, and I can't remember the joke, but I just remember the feeling. I floated out of this little club thinking I found my life's purpose.
Oh, my God.
That was amazing.
Well, that was number 3 on the list after parenting
What's
and
that?
being in love, achieving a lifelong dream.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so it must
Well,
be that feeling.
There you go. Yeah.
I remember when my son went for his first flight lesson, he wants to be a pilot, and he landed from the lesson and he turned to me and he said, "That's the best thing I've ever done in my life. I've never felt more at home than up in the sky."
Oh, that's
and I remember
great.
thinking, oh my God, like that's, you found your, like when
Yeah.
you find your thing.
Oh, that is. I remember lying in bed thinking at the age of probably 13 or 14 thinking I want to be a comedian, and just remembering
Oh.
feeling so lucky that I'd
got to do
found
it.
what I wanted to do. Like,
John, what do you think is one of the best human experiences of all time?
Well, it's scientifically proved that falling in love, there's a honeymoon period, and I've got the opinion, unfortunately, it's probably shorter for males.
Oh.
But I think once you fall in love with your child, you love them till you die.
Oh.
Yeah.
So are you still with your partner, John?
No, I'm not.
No, okay. And you, how many kids have you got?
I've got 3. We had 3 under the age of 3.5, so I was busy. But I said to someone, I said, I've just found the meaning of a true labour of love.
But that feeling you first get when you fall in love, I know you're saying it dies out, but that first experience is pretty cool.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I know. I'm not taking away from that, but it doesn't last. But you love your children until the day they put you in a box.
Yeah.
Well, when you have a kid, you're like, you've got something you definitely swap your life for, if you know what I mean. So
That is exactly right.
Yeah,
Take a bullet for.
You take a bullet for it. And when they're young, you often want that day to be today because you're so tired.
Chantel, are you a mum?
I am. I am a mum of 3.
And how do you feel about this list? Do you think
I feel
becoming a
like-
mum topped falling in love or the other way around?
I feel like the sigh of relief after birth would come close, but no, definitely falling in love will top it.
Oh, interesting.
When you give birth, you don't actually miraculously pop out this baby and go, yeah, I love you. You build it, so it comes down to falling in love. So yeah, I feel
In terms of an actual the best human experience. Well, because the definition of why they think it, they've said falling. This is ChatGPT. This is a robot. Believes that falling deeply in love. It's about the connection, vulnerability, and the excitement of sharing your life with someone that sees you and accepts you. But under becoming a parent, they say witnessing life growing in front of you, and your love, in you for women, love deepening through responsibility and wonder. They are a constant wonder.
Children.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wonder how they spend so much money. But they
On a haircut like yesterday.
But you know what? But what about having a child grow inside you? That must be, because as men, we've got no idea.
No,
what that's,
it is the most surreal experience. Like it is, I will never forget when you see. I remember seeing when I had Ollie actually a full foot. Like I could see the full foot in my stomach, and I remember thinking, like poking out. I remember thinking that is insane. That has come from
Weird.
nothing, and that is a human, and now I can see a foot, and then I'm going to
Inside
push
you.
it out, and then that person
Now
is
he wants to
nearly
go and fly
18, and now he
planes.
wants to fly. Like it's insanity.
It's just
Yeah.
how does it? It's mind boggling, isn't it?
We're bloody incredible. We are.
We are.
Not
we don't.
you. No, we're the women that give birth, you idiot.
Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia for your drive home this afternoon is Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little. No Tommy today. We got Hughesy filling in. What an upgrade.
Well,
And
some would argue with you there, Andy. But, you know.
That is the voice of Andy Lee. Welcome.
Nice to be here.
We've got you here because you've given us the opportunity to extend our acting chops.
Yeah.
We've, have you done any voiceover work before in the acting sense?
Very little, and I think there's been a lot of opportunities missed from Pixar and many of the larger companies to use me.
Because I've been in Bluey, just to point. Yeah,
obviously the biggest TV show in the world.
No, not anymore, because there's a new one in town.
Yeah, right. This one definitely is rising. It's rising.
Based on the Do Not Open This book, Andy Lee's got a new show out called Do Not Watch This Show, and you and I have made cameos in it to tell us all about it. We have welcomed Andy Lee. Andy, how's it all going? How many eps are out now?
Yeah,
How
they're
many
all
eps are
dropped.
up?
All 12 are dropped. You can see them all, and people have been disobeying the title and have been going and watching, which is great. But it's fun to have you both involved. I was worried, Carrie, when we send the voice off. So the way this happens, very slow process. As Hughesy knows, he was recording his stuff long time ago, and so you, Carrie. You send it off, and then the designers come back with the design of the characters.
Yes, I wanted to chat to you about this. Yeah.
When I saw yours, Carrie, I'm like, not sure if you've captured Carrie's prettier side.
It's a pretty fair assessment of what I look like when I wake up in the morning. It is not an attractive character, but I like playing the gritty roles, Andy.
Yes.
That's what a true actor likes to play.
Well, I likened it to when Charlize Theron went and played Monster. Yeah.
There's an Oscar in this for you, no doubt.
So, Carrie, you play a tired mum trying to get a baby back to sleep.
Play myself, yeah.
And Hughesy, you play a goblin.
Yeah, I do. Which is generally not known as an attractive character either. But
goblins are short, aren't they?
Goblins.
So again,
in fact, the opening episode where Wiz, the main character, meets Goblin is because he accidentally steps on him because he didn't see him. He's so short.
That's like you and your son, Raph.
This is not going. Yeah, I mean, my son is 6'7" almost now. You know that, Andy, don't you? It's crazy. Yeah, right. So that's like me and my son, the photo we're seeing there.
That is so funny. We're looking at the photo of the two of you together.
Yeah. So a lot of people who meet me for the first time said, I thought you were shorter. That's generally the vibe I get, which I'm not
That's weird.
Yeah, it's not a great
Well, I think we've got some audio, don't we, of Carrie and interacting with Wiz, the main character?
No! You're still here!
Shh! Can you keep it down? I've just got the baby off to sleep.
No, sorry. But how did you do that?
I made it comfortable and played some soothing sounds.
There's Carrie at her best. Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Do you know it's so funny
really good.
how hard it is to act, even though they're all words I've said? I've said those words so many times, but then when you're in a booth with the headphones on, you're like going, shh, keep it down. I'm like, you wouldn't speak like that, Carrie. Just say, shh, keep it down.
Yes.
Exactly. But it's really weird for your mind. Like you go into this acting role rather than just be yourself.
And the director's there and they're sitting there like waiting for you to do something amazing. You're like,
I didn't get a director in my session.
Probably because he's too busy.
But I believe that. I thought it was pretty good, Carrie. I think that could be an introduction for your acting career.
Can I hear yours then?
Let's have a listen.
I don't have a care in the world.
Ow! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Well, why don't you watch where you're laying?
What? How would you like it if someone stepped on you?
I doubt that would happen. I'm not tiny like some.
Tiny?
There's
an
angry short man in there somewhere. So yeah,
this is my favourite bit. So Hughesy comes in to record the first one, and he goes, "What voice do you want?"
I'm a master of voices. I could have done.
What other voices have you got in your repertoire?
You're not Eddie Murphy. You're not Meryl Streep. I didn't employ you because I'm like, gosh, can't wait to see the range Hughesy has. This is going to be...
Can we hear one of the other voices that you would have done, though?
I'd like to see your range.
What would
I
you...
could do an English person.
Give us another goblin voice.
Hey, geezer, how you going? That's my English. That's an English goblin.
Oh, God, that is so... Pretend not to be a goblin. Just give us some of your other your repertoire. Could you do American?
I like to play golf.
It sounds like damsel in distress. It's like the deep south. Oh, my. I like to play
can you
golf.
do like a Southern Belle?
Yeah.
How's the plantation today? That was a simpler time. It was a terrible time. Shouldn't have happened.
Did you hear? So, hey, I've got a pitch for you. You're terrible at accents.
Thank you.
Jesse over here, so good, Andy.
Really?
I
I
can
might have
throw
to get it.
anything at
Do you
him.
need a Scottish person on the
Give us
show?
a Scot.
Hey, you can do a wee little Scottish accent for you.
okay.
Wait.
Yeah, give him anything.
good.
Ask him.
Oh, not
Okay.
anything.
All
Yeah,
right.
you're very good.
I'll Swedish.
Oh, the Swedish. We can talk like if we are from Sweden. That is, the sun is up for the whole of the summertime.
That's pretty good.
Very good. Do American? Give us American.
What part?
Here
Here we go.
go.
New
Yeah.
Jersey. New Jersey.
Jersey. Oh, like I don't think I
Jersey
can
Shore.
do Jersey.
What about
I
New
could
York?
do New York is a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you talk like you're from the Wolf of Wall Street.
So he's very good.
Which is actually closer to Jersey, what he was just doing.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
he's from Jersey. Oh, so I canned him. Add it to the list.
Are you a man of voices?
No, I had to actually work for a long, because I'm playing Wiz there.
Yeah.
And I had to work with a voice coach for a long time to get to that level, which is not even that great. But
What do they do in the voice?
What's quite
coaching?
interesting about voice coaching, and Leith McPherson, who I worked with, is incredible. She's over, started in Australia when we started working together, but she got relocated to London because she's doing all the voices for the Lord of the Rings. I think it's a 10-year deal or something where she's got to do every orc, every elf, every goblin, every single character. She decides their dialect and creates it all, and she's incredible. So we'd been working a lot together,
huge.
and she said that Australians naturally are the worst to teach accents too, because we don't move our mouths at all when we
We're
talk.
lazy.
So we don't move our mouths or our tongues, and we talk like this and go, "Hey, mate." And she goes, "That's right. It's very difficult for us to do accents where Scandinavian people are often the easiest to teach accents to because they do the and they
So their
move their
mouths are
mouth
moving.
and their tongue a
Right.
lot." So she gave me mouth exercises.
Oh my
I
God, you're
had
one
to
of those
do.
people doing the.
I had to do daily. And the first day I did, I was like, this is a bit stupid. The next day I woke up with the sorest mouth, realizing that I hadn't been using my
muscles.
mouth and my muscles.
Give
for
us
a
one
long
of the
time.
exercises.
Well, you can't really hear them.
Oh,
so
they're not like a she sells seashells.
Oh, you
by
can
the
do those
seashore
tongue
kinda.
twisters to
Yeah,
try and get
okay.
your mouth activated. But no, when I'm talking about exercises,
Get your mouth activated. I love
Yeah.
that term. It's
It's-
like an almond. you
it's
know?
like you're like rolling your
Yeah,
lips
right.
forward and
Oh my
back, and lots of different ways to smile and lots of different ways to put your tongue, and it was fascinating. But it actually helped me, even though I've been broadcasting for 20 years or something. I've started speaking clearer.
Oh my God, you're going to start with this pompous, like, Andy will be coming on articulate.
No,
so
yeah,
well.
I'm not going to
He's
join the
now done
ABC.
voice coaching.
I think that he has
I
that
have
in his...
joined the ABC. Sorry, radio.
We've got to talk about your New York pub up next because I know you've had some very famous faces come through the doors.
I'd love
Can
to.
you stick around?
Yeah, of course.
biggest stars in the world hanging out at his boozer.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
We were talking yesterday about your books. So obviously, we want this show to go, for all of our sakes, incredibly well for you.
Yeah.
But we were talking about how well your books have gone. Like they are. How many countries are they in?
35 languages, so I'm not sure how many countries that.
Are you Australia's biggest selling author? Are you?
No, I wouldn't.
Must be close.
Who else?
You've sold millions of these books, haven't you?
Yeah.
What about Leanne Moriarty?
Yeah, but I mean, millions of books is a very rare
Yes,
feat,
it
and
is.
obviously Leanne Moriarty is brilliant with her books. But she's sold millions, but you might have outsold her.
I'm sure.
How many millions of copies have you sold?
4
million.
That's a lot.
Yeah. 4
People
million.
say you don't make money in books. Surely at the $4 million mark, you make a 4 million
You
books mark. You're
start-
making a
you
bit of
start
cash.
to, start to.
We've
And
seen
you-
you, We've seen you, Reno. You must be getting some book money happening here somewhere.
Well, the tough thing is, this book was just a singular book made for my nephew for his first birthday. And then my mate, who's a book publisher, he made the test book for me. And he said, hey, can we publish it? And I argued with him for 3 or 4 months. And then I rang my sister and said, hey, I'm really sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I make the gift and commercialise it? I wouldn't do it without your blessing. She goes, that'd be great. It'd be so much more people. Then I said, don't worry, I'll give the proceeds to George, which is my nephew, thinking
Oh my
no
God,
one
that's
makes
so
4 million
funny.
books later.
Yeah. So I've had to renegotiate with George.
Did you put it in writing or not? Was it a verbal?
Verbal.
Yeah, it doesn't. That doesn't hold in court, does it?
I've been gaslighting her. Don't worry about that.
How old is George now?
Imagine you have
George
kids
is now
one day
10.
and you're saying to them, George is getting the money, sorry kids.
Well, we've
'cause,
created a fund for all my nephews and nieces, and money goes in there from the book, so they go to their school.
But if George really wanted to lawyer up, he could, couldn't he?
Oh,
He could probably take
absolutely.
this conversation, actually.
how's everything going at the pub? We saw Mick Fanning over in New York. In
Oh,
your
it's
mate's
that
pub.
looks like
What's it called? Old Mates.
In fact, it's called Old Mates. This is a great game for you guys to play. So if you're ever in New York City, we'd love you to go to our pub. It's called Old Mates. It's the only Aussie pub in the city now.
Can I say, I went to an Australian bar in Paris about a week ago and thinking there was no Australians there. I was the only Australian there. No one recognised me. I'm looking at photos on the wall.
Why'd you go there? You're in Paris. Did you go there to try and be recognised?
No.
Did you just say there was no photos of you on the wall?
Yeah, it was disappointing.
Is there any photos of you at Old Mates?
There is no photos of you.
Come on!
Yeah,
Get a photo.
only iconic Australians.
No, I Googled, I was wanting to watch a Wimbledon final and I Googled closest bar to watch a Wimbledon final from where I was and it happened to be an Australian bar, so let's go there. So anyway.
And you saw no Australians because
No
yours
Australians.
is heaving.
Yeah,
My
ours
friend went there the other day and she said it was fully packed.
It's been heaving. It's been great, but we had an idea. We're like, it'd be cool if there was a bell where if an iconic Australian arrived at the pub, they could ring
Oh,
it
that's such a fun
and
idea.
shout the entire
Like
in the entire pub.
Sick.
And so then we went, hey, it'd be funny if it was the Rip Curl classic bell, like the Bell's
Yeah.
Beach
Oh,
bell.
yeah.
So I rang Rip Curl and said, hey, here's the idea. They're like, oh, you know what? We actually lost one of the bells. We're getting it replaced. I'll order two. So
That's
hats
so
off to JT and the team at
great.
Rip Curl, and they sent it across. And Mick said, I'm going past. So I said, let's get you there to be the first person to ring the bell and shout the pub. And it shouts the pub for two songs. Two Aussie songs. We went with Hell's Bells, AC/DC, and then Lovers in the Air.
Oh, beautiful.
And it's just as many drinks as we can get on the bar.
What
as
happens when you
possible.
get a famous Aussie come in and they're like, oh, I don't need to do the bell bit, but I can come in because they don't want to have to shout. Like, I mean, that's a lot of pressure.
Who's shouting
They have
the
to
bar?
shout
No, we shout the bar.
Oh, I thought you meant
So-
the celebrity shouts
No,
the bar. And I
no,
have
no.
that
Karen
image of all
was
these
like, I'm
people
not
going,
coming
I don't
in.
want to ring the...
No, Old Mate shouts the bar. You just get all the credit for ringing the bell.
great.
But we played a game the other night. My friends were talking to me about it. And they're like, oh, who can ring the bell? I was like, well, throw a name at me. And they did. And I'm like, they can't ring the bell. Yeah, they can ring the bell because we're trying to work out what level of
fame.
Australia.
Because not everyone's Hugh Jackman.
So do
Obviously,
you...
Hugh
Yeah,
can ring the
okay.
bell.
Yeah,
Hugh-
so we're trying to work out where
God, would
that...
I,
So
would-
Hughesy can't
honestly,
have his-
could I ring the bell or not?
Hughesy, you can ring
who
the
was
bell.
that?
Oh.
Who was that person?
I'm
Who
not
was-
going to say that.
Off air.
I want you to take some of my beanies over there
you know what
and have
happened?
them for winter
Oh,
so that when
absolutely.
it's cold, people have iconic
We can
Yeah.
do that.
Aussie carries
And by
beanies.
the way, you can ring the bell.
I'll be ringing it whether you let me or not.
I'll tell you the area of it was.
Yeah.
There's so many AFL players, and you love your own team.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
Would you
know,
let an opposing team?
Yeah, like
not
Max
Carlton?
Gawn can ring the bell.
Yeah.
But,
Legend.
You know,
But who can't?
well, probably anyone else at Melbourne. You know,
Anyone at Carlton can, though, can't they? Anyone.
No, I've got to be, you know, probably only be Cripper and Kerno maybe, but you know, that's
All right, yeah.
I love this.
And
Oh,
it's huge.
that'll be so good in winter as well.
yeah.
How
yeah.
often Hugh Jackman comes in occasionally, does he? I've seen him there, yeah.
Well, we went there about 5-6 weeks back now, and then he's since been in and he took in Edward Norton and Liv Schreiber, which is nice. It was
Oh my God.
cool for him to do that.
Edward Norton was
I
there.
know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Has he taken his girlfriend in there?
Sutton? No, Sutton hasn't been.
Okay.
But
Well, that'd
but
make
the Wiggles
news. That'd make
performed.
headlines.
Oh.
The Wiggles performed.
Yeah, our first live band was the Wiggles.
Huge.
Did they perform Wiggles songs or like old school?
They've
like
got some covers as well. They did perform some
Did
Wiggles
they?
songs. And
Was it the new Wiggles or the old Wiggles?
The new Wiggles.
Yeah.
Yep. And then with the underneath has become like this heaver for electronic music. So, which we never expected. And it kind of got kicked off by Dom Dollar for people who are into like electronic music. He
oh my God, you're just name dropping left, right,
he
and
was
centre
playing
right now.
Yeah, he was playing at Madison Square Garden sold out shows like on the Saturday, Sunday, and he came past and kicked off the whole thing for us when we launched on a Thursday.
God.
His team were awesome. They said, "I'll come in." And we said, "Oh, we normally put the DJs there." Like, "Nah, stuff that." They said, "What we want to do is recess the decks into the bar. We want him to arrive as a bussy and start
Oh
picking
my
up
God.
classes and come all the way in and then play," which he did, which kind of started this thing with electronic music artists. And client liaison was a couple of weeks ago, and I think flight facilities coming up, and there's
So it's like trance music. It's like people are just really partying hard, you know?
They love it down there.
Trance,
I don't know if trance
I don't think they would. You're sounding old over there.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that I'm young or anything.
Is it doof? Is it like
It's just there's a bit of that.
Yeah,
There's a bit of that.
I love it. I love that music.
yeah.
I do. You can get lost in that music.
People
without
are
having
getting lost,
Yeah.
and the guys from Jet came in. Mark is on
Yeah.
bass, and Cam, the guitarist, they played a set in Bunnings outfits. So yeah, lots of
good.
fun.
So do
things
locals
happening.
go as well, or just Aussies?
Heaps of locals.
Yeah, right.
And mainly young, like 20 to 30-year-old females.
Oh.
When the first night I was there, I walked out the front, these SUVs pull up, and they just pile out. And I will closing because we'd run out of beer, which was an error.
Oh, no.
But,
Bit of Paul Kelly. What's the...
the beer, the pub no beer.
Not Paul
So-
Kelly.
No, what is it?
Lawson?
Dusty
Springfield?
No, Dusty. No, what's his name? Come on, pub with no beer. Oh my god.
Okay, anyway, Willie Nelson.
No.
Anyway.
Anyway,
We've got to get this.
Slim Dusty.
Slim Dusty.
Yeah. And I said, sorry, girls, we're closing up. And this girl goes, no, there are hot Aussie guys in there. There are hot Aussie guys. I just got a text from my friend saying I had, and I said, no, yeah, they were. But no, then none of this. She goes, no, look at my text. There are hot Aussie guys.
Oh, my God, this is great. You're starting
Wonderful.
a dating...
This is
wonderful.
We all thought that, generally in Australia, like, let's try and get some attractive women there so the guys go. But it's Aussie guys is what all American women want.
This is like
So
the reverse of what happened in World War II, where all the US soldiers came and camped in Australia and took home all the Aussie women. You're doing the same over there in reverse.
Yes,
yeah.
You're a hero.
You're a hero.
Well, where's the plug I got to do? Okay. Gosh, it's a very complicated plug. Let's just
I
say,
can do it.
do not watch this show
do not
on the
watch this
ABC
show.
iView. Yeah. Based on your best-selling book, I'll do it. Do not open this book.
Don't do anything like that.
It's your new animated series. It's awesome. We're in it. Get around it, everybody. Thanks,
Guys,
Andy.
light
Lee.
has touched this guy.
Thank you so much.
Carrie and Tommy.
That's it. Head Shearin.
Head Shearin.
Ed Sheeran. Head Sheeran is funny because it's like shearing your
You're
head.
right. If you're going to the army or something.
Ed Sheeran is heading back down under, and we are giving away the first tickets. Who do we want to give them to? Hey,
Such
Lise.
an honour.
How are you?
Mo?
Lisa.
Oh, yes.
What's going on?
Hi. I'm waiting to hopefully be the first person to win the tickets.
How big an Ed Sheeran fan are you?
Pretty big. Pretty big.
Have you seen him before in action?
One time.
And?
We're lucky enough one time. Oh, he was amazing.
Who would you take this time?
My 19-year-old daughter, so she'd probably be 20 then, so my 20-year-old daughter.
Have you seen him live, Hughesy? We've got Hughesy here today, Lise. Have you seen him live?
I haven't seen a full concert. I love all his music though. I was just in England and I was at a pub and they said Ed Sheeran occasionally turns up at this pub and plays.
Did you then just hang out hoping to
just
catch him?
smelling the chairs and it's a bit weird, but
Well,
yeah,
Lisa, you can smell the chairs yourself because you're going to see Ed Sheeran live.
Thank you so much. My daughter will be ecstatic. Thank you.
No
Thank you.
worries.
That's amazing.
More tickets to give away this week.
Yeah, next week we are giving heaps of tickets
Next
away.
week.
GaryandTommy.com.au is where you got to go to register. Let's go back to back with endless
Oh.
Ed Sheeran to celebrate.
Also, coming up later this hour, Ed tells us all about what it's now like travelling with a bub on board.
Carrie and Tommy.
Your Tuesday Arvo, it is Carrie Bickmore and Dave Hughes because Tommy is away at the moment and it's time for this. Carrie and Tommy's Irrelevant Celebrity Facts Game.
I've heard Beyonce lost potatoes.
That's irrelevant.
Exactly.
Hungry? Indomie special chicken flavour soup noodles are only $3.95 for 5 packs at Woolies.
So this is literally what it says.
But I love potatoes, so if I've got that in common with Beyonce.
Do you love potatoes or chips?
Nah, all potatoes. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. All I need in life is a bag of potatoes and an air fryer and some salt and some
Chicken
olive
salt or
oil.
normal salt?
Well, I don't.
Sounds like you're making chips.
Yeah, it does feel chippy.
But healthy chips, just with olive oil. I know I know every ingredient. So yeah, and I had some for lunch.
But did you?
Absolutely, I sliced up 5 potatoes on my own at home.
5?
Yeah, I eat a lot
That's
of
a lot
potatoes.
for one person.
I didn't have breakfast. So, it's my first
Growing
meal
up,
today.
we used to have once a week a spud split open with like sour cream and ham
Stuffed spud.
and cheese. And now when I see one or smell one, it does something. I don't know. It's
don't
not like
like
I'm. No, I like potato chips. But I'm just not. I don't know. I'd go with sweet potato over potato any day.
Yeah, I mean, baked potatoes for me remind me of a girl I dated for a little while who just got hooked on them. So not another
Funny.
spud. Yeah.
That's a very man food, though. I would have thought
I
the way to
know.
your heart would have been a spud. You're saying
I
that
do
now.
love
So
spuds,
then
but
you
yeah,
used
she
to-
was really
yeah.
just ODing on the spuds. So good luck to her. Though.
All right, first question. Which pop singer has stated that she was born with a tail? Is it A, Shakira,
What?
B, Pink, C, Madonna, or D, Kesha?
Feels very Madonna-y.
I'm going to say, can I say?
Yeah,
Yep.
Hughesy.
Kesha.
Kesha?
Oh, you are correct.
What? Why do you think
That's maybe.
Kesha?
It
No.
was a vibe. I think
vibe.
Kesha would say that.
What was the context of her saying she was born?
Couldn't tell you.
Sorry, I'm not meant to ask
I think
any
she's
of the
devil.
questions.
Bit of a
please.
devil. Devils have tails, I think, don't they? Devils have
I
tails?
don't think
I think
so,
they do.
Do they?
I think so. Not completely sure every devil has a tail, but I reckon
Here we
devils
go.
and
Web guy
tails
loves Kesha.
So
Yeah.
Kesha was actually born with just an additional piece of like skin that was hanging off of her.
so
it
she has
was
an
like-
actual tail.
Yes. And they had to
Oh.
remove it at birth.
Yeah.
Oh, an
Oh,
actual
so she's
tail.
not a devil.
So she's not a devil.
Nothing to do with the devil.
Angelic voice. Question number 2. What did Jared Leto once receive in the mailroom from an avid fan? Was it A, a mouldy sandwich, B, a vial of blood, C, a severed ear, or D, a portrait made of hair?
I reckon a portrait
None
made
of
of
them are
hair.
good.
I'm going to say vial of blood.
What would you want if you had to have one of those? You'd take the mouldy sandwich over a portrait of.
Depends how
hair.
good the hair portrait was, I suppose.
Who used to wear the vial of blood? No, Angelina Jolie.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Nicholas and
no.
no, was
What's
it
his
Nick
name?
Cage?
No.
Who was
No.
she married to?
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob
Billy
Thornton.
Bob.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to say hair. You're saying vial of blood.
It was a severed ear.
Oh my god!
That's graphic.
Yeah.
How does that
heaps.
arrive?
Why?
Like in a box?
A human ear?
Yeah, I mean, I assume.
Severed ear.
Yeah.
Could be a pig's ear or something.
It could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We're assuming it's a human ear. Like Van Gogh, he cut off one of his ears, didn't he? Van Gogh, the artist.
right.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oh, it
He
was
went-
a
he
human
went-
ear.
Was a human ear.
It was a human ear. He described it in the mail with a letter from a fan saying, "Are you listening?"
That's a bit
Oh.
much. It's too far.
Oh.
That fan needs to find their own life. Don't be cutting off ears and sending them to celebrities.
I don't
It's not
reckon it
good.
cut off their own ear.
Well, whose ear would they have
Yeah,
cut
whose
off?
ear is it?
Actually, that's a good
Surely it
point.
needs investigating.
Someone else's ear.
This better be your ear. Question number 3. Justin and Hailey Bieber have 2 cats, Sushi and Tuna, along with a Yorkie named what? Is it A, Louie, B, Wasabi, C, Oscar, or D, Pizza?
I reckon wasabi.
Yeah, I think it's food based. So I'm going to go pizza because you said wasabi.
It is C, Oscar.
Boring.
So boring. Have you listened to his new album yet?
The
No, I need
mixed
to do
reviews? Mixed reviews? Is he okay? I mean, all I hear is that he's not okay.
He hasn't looked okay for a long time. However, I think this new album,
You like it?
Yeah.
He's back.
I do. I haven't listened to the whole thing, but I've listened to a couple
Like
of tunes. I like it.
Lindsay Lohan back with her Christmas
a bit different
movies.
though. It's not his normal stuff. Lindsay, your mate.
Yes, she's back with her Christmas movies after having a baby. You know.
When was the last time you chatted to Lindsay?
I've got a few messages pending that she's
From her or from you?
no from me
Yeah.
to her, but she hasn't
Well, she's
replied.
in the depths of early parenthood, you know.
And she's
Busy
filming
time.
Christmas movies.
Yeah.
And the Christmas movies,
Yeah,
2 of them,
wow.
I think, so far.
How many Christmas movies is too many Christmas movies?
Freaky Friday too.
Is she doing? Yeah, she is doing that with what's her name?
Jamie
Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Oh, I take that back.
Yeah, no,
Great.
she's back. I think the pregnancy helped her focus. I think. So I'm assuming it did. Masked Singer Australia did not help her focus.
You were too distracting.
Question number 4. Where did Nicki Minaj work before she began her career as a rapper? Was it A, Red Lobster, B, H&R Block, C, Panera Bread, or D, Hobby Lobby?
Panera Bread.
H&R Block.
Oh, you think she was into her accounting?
Isn't that real estate? No, isn't it? I just
Isn't
think
HR
block.
Block an accounting firm?
Yeah.
No, I just thought it was real estate because
I
it's
think
block.
Panera Bread.
It was Red Lobster.
Oh. What a tune.
Is that a restaurant?
It is a restaurant, yeah.
What
Red
else could
Lobster.
it be, do you think? Red Lobster.
It could be some sort of tech company, you know what I mean? Could easily be, or a cafe of some sort.
Question number 5.
More. I reckon we've had enough.
One more.
In 2008, which celebrity did Kim Kardashian dethrone from a 4-year streak as the most Googled star? Was it A, Jessica Simpson, B, Paris Hilton, C, Lindsay Lohan, or D, Britney Spears?
When was this? 2008?
2008. And she was on a
Dethrone.
4-year streak.
Can you say them again?
Jessica Simpson, Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, or Britney Spears?
I'm just straight away
Britney.
Britney.
Yeah, I reckon Britney too.
Double
Britney is correct.
Poor Britney.
Where's she? She's not making a comeback, is she?
No, Britney's just, it's one of the saddest pop star stories in history, I reckon.
Yeah, still time for a comeback or not?
Christmas movies?
Christmas movies.
Follow Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little on socials at Carrie Tommy Show.
Bye.
Bye.
Carrie and Tommy are all wrapped up, but if you're just starting your property journey, Aussie has everything you need to find, buy and own your first home. Get started at aussie.com.au.